On your mark. Get set. Go. Ready to go, Ed?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Show me around this
Yep.
wonderful abode you call your home.
Yeah, I do call it my home.
Yeah?
I live here.
What road is this, Ed? Tell me.
This is a short dead-end street called Plymouth Drive.
Plymouth, like Plymouth Rock, the start of America.
After that.
Like the start of America.
Yep.
That's great.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I like to think I'm a patriot myself.
you know, I'd like to think that you're a patriot too. You love your country. How long you lived here, Ed?
20 years. That's how long I've been alive.
20 years. You've been here ever since you've been born?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, Ed.
All right. Well, I'll show you in.
Cool. Let's see this. Is this a foyer that you would call this?
It's a little. I say foyer, but my pronunciation might be a little off. I call it a foyer. Some people say foyer.
You know, I've heard people say foyer, and I watch a lot of HGTV because I'm gay.
Yeah.
And they say foyer sometimes, and you know, I think that this is really classy in here. I would call this a foyer. The classier, the more aptly it should be called. It should be called foyer rather. So I like it.
Yeah.
Tell me about this picture. Do you know anything about this?
No, it was probably picked up for $1 at a bargain.
Well,
painting mill.
Okay.
I'd call them. A Kohl's, maybe.
Yeah, a Kohl's?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tried. Okay. Yeah. So let's keep going, Ed. Ed, let's talk a little bit about the reason why you're here today. So, obviously, a few years back, there was a sort of competition, battle of the greats, if you will, between yourself and your opponent, who will soon be racing you, Mark Sullivan.
Yes, Mark.
Now, in the last two races, you didn't fare too well. You have a record
I
of
lost.
That's right. Yes, you did. You lost. You were and currently still are a loser.
Yes, I'd say that's pretty fair.
Yeah. Okay. And so, tell me, just a little bit. What does it feel like to be a loser?
Well, Zach, you know, losing to me is like breathing. You know, it's how I live. You know, and you know, I have to take a little bit of pride in my losing.
Okay.
I've lived my life losing.
Yeah.
Breathe in, breathe out. Lose, lose. You know.
Makes absolute perfect sense.
I think, you know, this race coming up, I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to make a change.
I see.
A single change. A break in the usual pattern.
Go from an L to a W.
Yeah, go from an L to a W.
Right.
I'm going to, breathe in, breathe out. Instead of lose, 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 win.
I see.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, so this is where the training goes down.
Cool.
In my usual routine, I'll step out of the house, I'll run to exhaustion.
Okay.
I'll return here, and then I'll do some sit-ups.
I like it.
Some push-ups. This is, of course, after I do my form running, my running in place.
Protein shakes?
Protein shakes I do make. I'll show you to the kitchen.
Sweet.
If we could walk there eventually.
Yeah, let's do that right now.
Let's do it right now.
Let's do some walking.
Okay.
Over here, La Cocina, as they say in Spanish.
I think that's wrong, but I'll believe you.
It is. What now show me. Let's see.
Okay, well there's my blender. That's what I used to make the protein shakes with.
Very nice.
It's a good blender.
Blending is important when it comes to making protein shakes.
If you eat it without blending it.
Exactly. It's just the worst. So,
If you come in here,
All right.
I'll show you some of the ingredients that I use.
Walking in here, yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Here we have a very nice and modern banana wrap.
Oh,
There's
banana.
usually bananas there,
And
but
that-
we don't have any now.
Because he's been using
been
them
using
for his
them
protein
for my
shakes.
protein shakes,
Absolutely.
yes. So there'll be more bananas there eventually.
And then, of course,
The powder,
boom.
pea protein,
Pea protein.
easily digestible,
Listen to him, folks.
flavorless.
Easily
You
digestible,
throw a bunch of fruit in a thing.
and it doesn't taste
It
disgusting.
doesn't taste like it. It just tastes like fruit.
That's
So
right.
you get 50 grams of that in there.
It's like a fruit cocktail, except pre-workout fruit cocktail. That's
Yeah.
genius.
It's pretty smart.
That's a method. That's a formula for success for this race coming up, I think, you know.
Yeah.
So now are we going to step outside out here to finish the tour out? Ed, you talked a little bit about, in one of our previous interviews, about your Nike shoes help giving you some advantage in the race. Now,
Yes.
you did end up losing those races. So I ask you now, do you still have those shoes, or are you switching brands?
See, after losing the race with those shoes that I put a lot of faith in, I decided to burn them ritually. I ritually burned those shoes. I hired a local witch. I did all the proper incantations. I basically burned all the bad luck away from those shoes. I have new shoes now. I'm feeling good about them. They're blue. And, yeah, I'm just feeling good about those shoes now.
Blue is my favorite color. Ed, the world wants to know, where are your shoes, Ed?
Well,
Where's
it's kind
those
of
shoes?
a secret personal thing to me, but I guess since you guys took control and come out here, I'll show you.
America wants to know, and I feel like they deserve to know a thing or two about you and your secretive area. Please enlighten us.
Well, you know, I've been, after I lost that second race,
Okay?
I started dedicating this area for good luck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought, you know, if I kept it good, you know, I got this area, there's only one thing in it, it's those shoes. The next race would be a sure win.
I like it, Ed. It's good thinking. Now, is it in the garage here or something?
Yeah, it's in the garage right
Okay,
here.
okay. Let's take a look.
Right, you can see in here, they call this the $8,000 garage.
Ah,
Because you got this baby right here,
I like it. Ooh, look at that.
and yeah,
How many cylinders is that baby?
6.
6?
Yep, 6 cylinders.
Wow.
It's a Honda. It's a Honda Accord.
You know, these are the cars you only see a couple thousand times in a lifetime.
Yeah, you're right about that.
She's a
And
good old baby. Look at
right
that.
next to it
Okay.
is this right here.
What do we got in here?
Well, take a look for yourself.
Okay.
Yep.
Now are
those
they
the shoes?
Those are the shoes.
Yep.
Can I touch them?
You may.
Amazing. They feel even better than they look. I can only imagine what they must be like on your feet.
I can feel the power in them.
I
That's all
can
I'm gonna say.
I can feel the power at my fingertips right now. I just want to let potentially America know, depending on how many people watch this video, that I think that these shoes were tailored by Jesus. Ed, let me ask you one last question now. I want you to look at me, look into my eyes, envision Mark Sullivan sitting before you right now.
Okay.
If there was one thing that you could say to Mark leading up to this race, what would it be? Go! Ed, it's been a pleasure and an honor for you to have invited us into your home and let us know a little bit more about who Ed Brown really is. You know, I think America, myself, our cameramen, and just anybody watching, you know, was a better person for it. So, Ed,
Yep.
I want to thank you.
Yep. It was good having you.
Take it easy.
Yep.
So you thought it was the end of the story. You thought that one single event, that one single moment was enough for him to stand amongst the greats.
Sleep? I don't sleep. You thought that was it?
Or you thought it was over. Well, it's just getting started. This is the part where you reinvent yourself. It's time to get tested, to test your will, your endurance. It's time to test your heart, to test your living.
It's about no days off, no weekends, no holidays, no birthdays. Listen to me, no days off. It's about gaining the competitive edge. You can't afford to make excuses. No excuses when you feel pain. And trust me, you will feel it. And all you want to do is give up. And all you want to do is give in. When you feel like you've given all you got, you got to take one more step. You got to run one more lap. You got to throw one more punch until you reach the top.
Oh, a lot worse. Was better before.
Shut the fuck up.
You can call all this.
Quiet on the set.
Mom.
You ready, Zach?
Yeah.
All right, bring him in.
Mark. Zach. Good to see you. You too, sir. So tell me a little bit about what you got here. Oh, this beautiful 2012 Kia Optima. Oh yeah, she's a beaut, ain't she? Oof. Something sweet. 144 horses in this cow. Slow down. Yeah, she can giddy up, that's for sure. That's beautiful. Yeah, an AC. You know, I think I saw Blake Griffin. Is this the very car that he jumped over when he dumped? This exact
You know what?
Kia?
It was actually not the same one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, all right. Well, you know. So you currently have a 2-2 record that makes it 500 even. Are you really hoping to pull out a win out of this to get a positive, or do you consider yourself a bit of a loser and want to go somewhere in the negative?
Loser in the aspect of racing? No. I definitely expect to win this race. Like you said, I'm 2-2. Take out those two John McMullen races, and I'm undefeated. Basically, if you look at odds, 2 wins, 0 losses. Statistically, it is impossible for me to lose this race.
Batting 1,000, you say?
Yep.
Perfect.
Correct.
Head out back. I'll show you something cool. Something very cool.
A little something special? A little surprise for the
You could say that.
good people of America?
Check this out.
That is,
AK-47.
that is
I
not,
believe it's a 47.
that's not an AK-47. It's not even close. It's
Bowen
not.
makes a mad rifle.
It's not a rifle. It's not a gun actually.
No?
No, it's
Looks like a gun to me.
it looks like an airsoft gun is what that looks like actually. Yeah.
Airsoft gun though.
Yeah.
Definitely has guns. Check this out though. See that shed?
Yeah. You missed that. You literally cannot hit the broadside of a barn.
Pretty damn close though, huh?
Yeah. I'll give you that. You know what you are really good at? Shooting in a general direction, Mark.
I think that last one actually bounced up. Might have
Did it?
tapped a little.
Well, good job. 10 times the charm.
Yes. Actually do a lot of cooking on this bad boy.
Oh, do you? Do you? That was a great segue, by the way. I like it.
Smell that?
It smells probably like propane.
men.
Like propane.
Yep. Bad boy actually doesn't take propane. See that?
Oh, nothing there.
Well, it's actually connected to the diesel pump beneath the house. Runs
Ah, I
off
see.
diesel.
So you go off.
Produces a lot of smoke, believe it or not.
A
Actually,
lot.
I've been told it's not so good to cook on diesel grills.
But
Hey, I'm here.
the taste is great.
Superb.
Amazing.
Really is. Really is. Hey, would you like to head inside?
Please, yes. Mark, if there's one quality about yourself that you would say gives you the greatest advantage over Ed Brown in this upcoming race, what would you say that quality is?
You know, I don't think I can pick just one thing. I think it would be unfair to all the other parts of my body. I've trained each of them an equal amount. Each of them are superb, ready to take down anyone.
Would you look at that? Well, would you like to hear something?
Do you play?
I've been known to play a little bit.
I'd love to.
I dabble.
Very cool. All right, so play us a little something. All right, I'm interested in hearing it.
What do you think?
It's the most fascinating thing I've ever heard. I think I cried a little on the insides and on my outsides.
Wait
Just
till you
a
hear
few.
this.
That sounded like shit, Mark. That sounded like shit.
It's your opinion, I guess.
I could have jumped all over the keys.
All
of that
right, all
piano
right.
and
Shall we
played
move
better.
on?
So, Mark, I have to be straight up and ask this question. When will enough be enough? When will the day come that you decide to put your oversized pinstriped suit up and call it quits in the racing life?
You know, Zach, I don't think that day will ever come. Really, racing's in my blood. I've known since a young age. I was born to race. Foot races, shoe races, really all sorts of races. I don't know, it's always just been a big passion in my life.
Stepping on outside here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, perfect. There we go. Oh, that's
Interesting.
technical difficulties, America.
There we go.
There we go. All right. The love machine. Where the magic happens. Other than in the other game room.
Check this bad boy out. Yeah.
I see we got a radio. Is there a CD player attached to it? Or is it just a radio?
It's got a CD player down there. Oh, this thing's fully featured. It's got everything. Check this out. Of course, you got jets.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. But what makes this one unique, check this out. Hear that noise? It's the bubbles breathing out.
I do hear it bubbling.
Check this out.
Yeah,
Look at that.
unbelievable.
Look at that.
Wow,
It really is quite great.
feels amazing.
You swim much?
Do I swim? I swim from time to time. Yes.
Oh, I love it. These
It looks, look at that. Such grace.
Oh. Would you like to get in?
You know, I think I will actually pass for today,
All right.
champ. But
Sure, yeah, no, I understand.
don't be afraid to get a good soak in. Mark, I want you to look into my eyes and envision that Ed Brown is sitting before you right now. If there was one thing that you could tell him, leading up to this race, what would it be?
Loser buys lunch.
I'm standing here today with Ed Brown, a contestant, against Mark Sullivan in the race that's just under an hour away today. How you feeling now, Ed, coming up to the race?
Zach, I'm feeling great. I think it's going to be a cinch.
Okay. Ed, tell me a little bit, is there anything that you've done today emotionally, mentally, physically to prepare yourself for the race now?
Yeah, I did a warm-up. I sprinted about the distance of the race,
Okay.
and then I ate some food,
Awesome.
some almonds. Nuts are packed with power, good for your heart. So I'm good. I'm ready.
How you feeling against Mark?
Great.
All right, there you have it, folks. I'm standing here with the two-time champ against Ed Brown, Mark Sullivan, the man himself. Now, Mark, today's the big day. The race is just under an hour away. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great, Zach. I got this one in the bag for sure.
Perfect. All right, now tell me a little bit about what you've been doing today. Anything emotionally, mentally, physically you've been doing to prepare yourself?
I'll be honest, Zach. I woke up about 20 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, I guess a lot of rest is one of the best ways to prepare yourself. But I would say if there's anything else that any other feelings that you just want to get off your chest right before this race.
Nope. I'm ready.
There you have it, folks. On your mark. Get set. Go.
God damn it.
I'm champ Marcus Andrew Sullivan.
That's right.
Mark, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Not out of breath at all either. That was easy.
And Mark, did you know from the start that you were always going to win this one?
I'd be lying if I said no, Zach. Of course I was going to win that. I gave that maybe about 10% the whole way, I'd say.
10%?
Give or take a few, yeah.
All right, Mark. And what are your plans for the future after this race now?
Well, you might have seen in another video, but I've called out one person I want to race after this. So maybe at a later event, us two will have to go head-to-head. So that's about all I got planned right now. Won't spoil anything, but
Maybe your record will change to 3 wins, 3 losses after that.
yeah, I doubt it.
All right, we'll see. All right, Mark, it was a pleasure.
It was
Take
a
it
pleasure.
easy. All right. Mark, first person that comes to mind other than Ed Brown, a potential competitor for you to be racing.
Zach, there was another reason I came to this interview. I wanted to challenge you for my next event. Is that funny?
You want to challenge me?
I would give you plenty of time to train. I realize it could take years to catch up, but I've got nothing but time.
Maybe that'll be something we'll have to make happen after this race with Ed.
Oh, I would love that very much, Zach.